Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream. We are here for the Rising Phoenix Christmas Cup round number 2. We're at Belgium and let's get it started. I just need to go and put the link to this on my Twitter so that everyone knows we're streaming and we're live, because, you know, yeah, the stuff. Anyway, we've got 19 drives today. TRT have officially got a point. They're our first point of their first point of the evening, which is great for them, but also not great because that means they've only got 1 point. But yeah, unfortunately, they couldn't fulfill the full 4 drivers for the evening. Due to some team stuff. I don't know exactly. I'm not going to guess, as I don't want to go into, business that, maybe they don't want me in. But anyway, so this time out, a few changes. One, Vapor have now got a nice new livery, which I'm pretty sure we retweeted on the Esports account. However, if we didn't, we should have, because it's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, Vapor now in the cyan colour. I guess you could call it cyan. Jesus, that was loud. Then we've obviously got Soaring Phoenix, black on your left, or as you can see in the colour, black, and a nice, not too dark blue. Rising Phoenix back in their normal red on the left hand side, and red and yellow for the car, and we have OSRL in their usual colours, which, now that I think of, I can't actually remember. Hello Cobalt. Well done. Anyway, Cobalt I believe was the first out, so I'm just gonna keep watch of him for now. Also, an update came out, and I'm pretty sure they've added colours now to the minimap. That is the greatest thing ever for multiplayer cars. Anyway, apart from that, we might as well go into the standings, which most of you should know if you're following our Twitter. If you're not, link will probably not be in the description. It's at RP Racing League, or short the Esports events and the Esports team at RP Esports team. No intention of self-promotion there, just stating some facts. Yeah, I'll get in there, see what's going on, and then I'll tell you the standings. What I can tell you to start off with is that TRT are leading with 52 points from the first round. Vapor in second with 48. There was a slight miscalculation on my part, which actually put them up as 46, but it was 48. I did check again. And TRT was very nice to help and point that out for me, so thank you. Then OSRL is in third on 44 points. Soaring Phoenix is fourth on 40 points. And Rising Phoenix is fifth with 28 points. Now, for the love of God, as the owner of Rising Phoenix, those lot better not mess up again. I actually don't know who was the next out, so I'm just going to go to Ursula Louis, as it looks like Klaus has retired, meaning he won't be setting fastest lap today. Vapor Hayden and URL Matthias both setting their times on the mediums, and due to penalties last time out, it seems that TRC James, covering for Fashinks, no, not Fashinks, who was it? I don't know, it was someone. TRC James and URL Matthias, that's it, what was it, Mathis? URL. Trying to find his name to have a look. Oh, it's Matias, yeah. Will both be serving 5-second penalties added to the end of the race. As OSRL Louis comes across the line with a 1:42.1, the lap times we are expecting, you know, about 1:42.43s, you know, especially at a, you know, if you're pretty good, you're expecting those times. As it looks like the next man to come set his lap is Jake with 1:44.8. I'm just checking the comments. Yeah, it was iQuicks. Oh, flashbacks from Fashings. Ooh. No, it was just... Okay, he's the last man I remember in a TRT car who's not here. Okay, let me be. As Joel goes into first, the 1:41.7. Flex Marcel pushing in third, 1:42.4. X-Game with 1:42.5 at his home track. Same as Ellen Bigen here. Here's Cohen, the man who was almost about to represent Rising Phoenix, but didn't, because he got told to change his car colours. Again, I can't tell if the microphone audios do or not, so do excuse me. And hello Darak. Welcome to the stream. As Cohen yeets into second place, and I can't believe I've just said that on the stream. No, Vision is just starting his lap, so we're going to go to Vapor Morgan. His name doesn't have Vapor in it, but, you know, we're going that way. I crashed in my hot lap. Yes. Yes, you did. Disappointment. Anyway, Morgan coming around the last few corners. This is going to be a rather quick lap time. 1:31s, I think. Oh, 41, sorry. Yes, 1:41.2, and that is Morgan on a pole. As I'm moving to Elamigen, because I want to see him come and set his lap. Gendrick had an invalidated lap, so did Hayden, but Hayden's now actually set one of a 2:07.2. Obviously that's probably just him going around the track slowly. You know, figures. Vaporshade also on a lap. Don't really have quality pace here, but confident for the race. Well, that's good to hear. I wonder if the two lads from Vapor who were in the comments section last time want to come back here again. And Vaporshade, 1:41.8. Ah, that is beautiful. I'm not French, nor do I ever plan to be French, but that was just magnifique. As Elamigen, it's probably going to come through for a 1:42 here, and indeed it's a 1:42.4, which actually has put him into 7th place. Just behind Felix Marcel, and in front of fellow countryman, X-Gamer. Vapor King currently on an invalid lap. Jednarek sounds like his car's laughing, so that's fun. There's a crashed, well, either crashed or going slow, Vapor car behind there as well. As through comes Jednarek. It's going to be in the 1:43s. Yes, the 1:43.2. 9th place so far. Vapor Hayden's going to come through for his actual flying lap, which is a 1:43.4, just in the top 10. As I've moved on to LT Cobalt, who I honestly thought just hit the wall there. Wouldn't surprise me, Americans are used to hitting things. Apart from the gym. Now, I'd just like to say, I don't support racism. But sometimes you just have to take the mickey. Anyway, moving on. I'm expecting... honestly, I actually think the fight for the top 10 will be down to who can get into the 141s. Oh, Cobalt's invalidated. What a surprise. Let's go to Jibuk. Jibukarigi. Anyway, how are you doing? when you're so bored in a race because you've crashed and you're like, how are you, commentator? Yeah, tired. Boom. It's a long flight out to Belgium, you know, from England. Even longer for some of these guys like Cobalt. I mean, a man had work only like 3 hours ago and he somehow made it from America to Belgium in that time. Anyway, Vapor Hayden did improve his lap time to 1:43.4. Don't know if I covered that already, but he did. As Jibuk is trying through last corner on good pace as well. No oversteer, it's looking good, and it's a 1:42.2 from Jibuk, putting himself into 6th place. I'm going to Joe Mora. I had to come all the way from Ireland. Oof. Basically TRT in a nutshell. Well, it's actually, no, it's more Vapor now because they've got... that could be anyone. Oh, Jacob's retired. RIP. Rest in peace, Horizon Phoenix. I have another awful week, I can sense. I did 1 day shipping to get here. Yes. Anyway, Joe, coming up to the bus stop chicane. Currently looking to be a 1:41.2. Will that be the case? It's looking strong, but it's a 1:41.8. 3rd place, and does push Vaporshade down another position, but so far, Morgan will be taking fastest lap home for himself. Oh, Marcel's invalidated. X-Game is currently on a lap, as he's just finished his sector 2. I wonder if he's improved on his time since the first lap. So far, it's looking good. About 3/10 gain. Probably wants a few more though. And 3/10 will only just put him in 7th. At the moment, he's right on the edge of that top 10. As it's a 42.1. Wow. I honestly thought he'd get that. No. So unlucky for him. As here's TRT James on his flying lap with Yoral Matias also. Oh no, he's invalidated. Oh, Robo Geese are coming out as well. Oh, boys, we are privileged. We get to see the greatest F1 driver in action ever. Oh, that was so hard to keep a straight face. Oh, dear. Deary me. Anyway, Cohen sets his lap, and it's 1,000th off of X Gamer. Wow. Just wow. Oh, TRT James has been invalidated. That's a big oof. Who else is on a lap? Flex Marcel. No, you're invalidated as well. Cohen. And I'm pretty... yeah, I think being about a minute up here, don't think that's amazing. Maybe it could be. No, it's not. XDM also invalidated. Jury. Again, don't think you're on a lap either. And I could be wrong, but you know, maybe. As TRT James did go back into the pits. I stole Robo from Cobalt. RIP. It's not my choice. I had to, oh, and he's invalidated it, of course. My shock. Not my shock that he's invalidated it. My shock that when I look at someone, they just end up invalidating. Anyway, Vapor Hayden. Go Hayden. And currently 5 drivers to get to a set a lap so far. One of them trying to improve right now. 2 on out laps. And another one of them is just about to set an invalidated lap. At some point. But anyway, here comes Vapor Hayden. It's looking awfully quick coming into the bus stop. A little lock up on the right. However, that's not going to stop him tonight. As it's a 142.4. And wow, that is super close between him and Ellen Bigen. And now he can help his teammate slipstream, or not. As URL Matthias comes through for 141.5 on the mediums. That's a stonking lap. That is what the fans have paid money for. Also, I just want to check. Anyone else here apart from the 2 I already know from Belgium? No. Literally, the Irish force just down here. Got a lot of Germans in this lobby as well. Big up the Germans. Okay, so all 3 of these guys still on laps. So I'll just keep an eye on Robo for now. He gets a little bit of time in the spotlight, whilst everyone else is on an out lap. At the moment, the 141s have only been breached into by 5 people. Those 5 being Morgan, Jury PSV, URL Matthias, Joe Mora, and Vapor Shay. I've got Joe's name wrong, I'm sorry. As for Jury PSV, I'm very tempted just to call him Jojo. Just because I'm such a weeb. But anyway. A lot of people still on outlaps, 41 seconds to go. Robo-geese are coming up to the bus stop chicane. I have to go back to see how Cobalt and Vapor King are doing. And it looks like Robo's going to be in the 142s here. Oh no, it's the 143s, 143.5, 14th. Yep, LT Cobalt coming through and it's a 142.4. And again, that's just outside the top 10. As Vapor King's going to come through. And it's a 144.6. CRT James, one of the last men on outlaps. Don't actually know who to watch next. Everyone seems to be in a half decent position, but I'll watch Vapor Shay. Don't know why, but I have a good feeling about this lap. He's got a teammate in front of him. Probably not going to be useful for slipstream, considering how late on the lap it is, but Vapor Shay is going to come through for 141.7. However, it's not enough of an improvement. However, he does stay ahead of Joe here. Trying to look to see if anyone else is. Oh, that was Morgan. Sets a 141 dead on Vapor at the moment, looking on fire. Yorara Matthias confirming his time to 141.5. Only a few people now able to beat these laps. As there's a wild, I don't know who it was, but someone. Joe retiring Jibuk confirming 7th. Vapor King slowing down at the end for 142.5 behind Elevision. LC Cobalt retiring. TRT James moving himself all the way up into 4th place. Gendrick going into the pits. Flex Marcel confirming 6th. X Gamer 141.7 getting 7th. Which means only a few people left. Cohen here. It's going to be a 141.6. Oh, it's a 141 point invalidated. Vapor Shane out. Yeah, he's not improving. So as far as we know, it's Morgan 1st, Jory 2nd, Matthias 3rd, TRT James 4th, OSRL Louis 5th, Vapor Shay 6th, X Gamer 7th, Joe 8th, Flex Marcel 9th, and Jibuk 10th, Cohen 11th, LT Cobalt 12th, Vapor Hayden 13th, Ellen Vision 14th, Vapor King 15th, Gendrick 16th, then Robo Geezer, Jacob, and Twitch TV Klaus, and apparently Aaron and Barnes as well. Because why not? Yeah, just Aaron Barnes. Fucking Aaron Barnes. Well, Vapor now officially on 49 points. TRT already as well on 53. And I just saw a car crash on the left hand side of the screen. That's peak. It's looking very tight. Each team, well, of the good teams, jokes, each team looking pretty solid. You know, up to 11th place is all covered by a second and a bit. And it could go down to anyone's race here. Rise of Hints got these two in the top 10. Both all Joe, Louis, and Matthias all in the top 10 as well for OSRL. While Shay and Morgan both in the top 10 for TRT, for Vapor. Whilst TRT James and Jury both in the top 10 for TRT. So it is almost, I wouldn't say it's anyone's race. It's going to be a big fight between those guys at the front, but URL Matthias on the mediums. He's going to be the one I think is going to win today's race. I won't bet money on it, but if I was a betting man, I'd be saying he's got a very good chance of a win today. However, safety cars happen, and knowing Erosion Radion being some of the most deadly corners of this track, there's going to be a driver who ends up retiring their turn lap 1. If there's not, I'm surprised. If there is, I blame Robo. If it's not Robo's fault, then Magnussen, Grosjean? No, Ericsson hit us, that's it. Ericsson hit them. See, big brain problems require even bigger brain solutions. Anyway, session about to start. We're ready for this. Or are we? Is it going to be an exciting race? Is it going to be an action-packed race? Or is everyone just going to split up like madmen? Apparently soft to hard is the strat. I can tell you for a fact it's not. So yeah, we want this and that. There we go. So, tyre selection. Top 10, same as they were before. If you didn't see it, you see it now. Then, Cohen, Hayden, Vision, Vapor King, and Klaus all choosing the mediums. Whilst Cobalt, Gendrick, Robo, and Jacob all choosing the softs. Personally, around Belgium, I'd say start on the mediums. if you're at the back. You know, you don't really want to be on the softs, because then you're pitting in with everyone else, and especially in a multiplayer event, you don't know who is in your garage, so it could be anyone. That's something actually. Are we playing Hangman? Is there an A? Is there an I? Is there an O? Etc, etc. Boyo boyo. Oh, Jacob. Jacob. You fool. Thank God there's not damage in a formation lap. And here we go. Morgan. Oh, Flex Marcel's lagged out. That's peak. Quick. Get him in. Get him in. Get him in. Get him in. Well, it looks like he's about to lose loads of positions. Anyway, 5 red lights. And away we go. Oh, no we don't. Okay, so at the moment it is Morgan in the lead. Jury followed by TRT James and Uriel Matias, and there's already been a little bit of a crash there as Osara Louis down to the back. Oh, there's 4, it was 2 wide there as Joe makes his move on at Shea. There's a look on the back of Jibuk, and here's the better view of it as X-Gamer making his move up the inside, and yes, don't worry, Flex Marcel, oh, there goes James, will be forced to give back those 7 seconds he gained. As, oh, there he goes. All the way down to the back. Never mind, I think he did that on his own accord. Well, that's fair enough. You know, I respect that. But then again, ooh, Jibuk almost losing it. Actually, does lose position there. Or will he? No, he doesn't actually lose position, but does get a penalty. So normal stuff. Continuing then. As just watching LT call here on Jibuk, looking for all these close battles. Actually, the one behind is even better with Vapor Shea closing in. Robo Kiza being overtaken by King as well. Flex Marcel and Klaus overtaking each other too, and they're looking like there's going to be a move here. The American trying to go around the outside for the inside of the second bus stop. Jury getting fastest lap. And it's side-by-side action for 6th position here. Jibuk having to yield, but comes back through down the inside. These two are going to go through it at Erosion Radion. Jacob's retired already. Somehow he's gone into the pit lane and crashed. That's peak. And as you can see, there's already absolute scenes. They're trying to go 3 wide here. Vapor Shea in the midst of things as well. And it's actually amazing how there's been little to no contact here. And even Cohen's now probably going to get involved. It's a 4-team battle for that 6th position. I mean, wow. However, Vapor Shade does still look to be the closest. Flex Marcel closing in on Vapor King. But I don't think anything's going to come of it just yet. The main part will be this battle here, as it looks like Jibuk may have been able to find a way to get a little bit of a release on Cobalt. It's an easy win for Matthias. Well, that is true. It could be. The safety car calls. They want to see him try. Triangle. As Joe resets another fastest lap. And actually it's beaten by nobody apparently. A Morgan supporter here. That's great as Vapor King has overtaken Jednarek. The fake Jan Bednarek. As I'm just going to watch from Flex Marcel's point of view to see if there's a move going back, but there's not. However, there is a Sector 1 crash. It's LT Cobalt in the barriers. Oh, and that is awful for Cobalt. As Morgan's overtaken Jury here. Can Jury get back at him? The TRT man fighting the man at Vapor. However, Matthias just staying behind them too. So DRS now enabled is lap 3. Vapor King and Vapor Hayden just swapping positions freely. Vapor Hayden running wider than something or other. As Flex Marcel also seems to be having a hell of a lot of understeer. As he rejoins now behind Klaus. And of course Cassic's upping Vapor. Hello, hello, hello. Flex Marcel with a time penalty as well. We're going to move it up a little bit to see all of the battles as it looks like Jibuk going into the pits here. Possibly onto the hards, or most likely onto the mediums. But a few other people joining him as well. Wing damage is a bitch. That's all I'm going to say. So move back down the field a bit as you have OSRL Louis on the back of Robo Giza. He's going round the outside here, gets the move done on the straight, but Robo's going to defend it here. Oh, he got a wheel in, however that wheel just was not enough. That's a Jory with a 3-second time penalty as well. We're going to move up to Vapor King on the back of Ellen Bijan. These guys all on mediums, so they're fighting really hard for this position. And it's basic, well, it is track position, but it's not like it's a fight that they shouldn't be in. And just looking up at the standings, Yoram Matthias could be making a move very, very soon. We're going to go swap to them in just a minute. As Vapor King going round the outside at the sweeping left-hander. He's going to try and keep it. He's on the curb and is he going to go for the move into the bus stop chicane? Yes, he does. Keeps it clean, keeps it round the outside. And that is a sensational move by Vapor King. Vapor Hayden going to try the same. They've blocked Ellen Bijan off. And that is the Vapor Boys up into the top 9. Moving back up to Yoram Matthias, right on the back of Jury. Matthias on the medium tyres. Jury with the lockup, however, still keeping the position for now. Gonna move back down the field a little bit to look back at this battle. See, Belgium now behind these guys, and it's going to need a lot to keep it that way. Sorel Louis has also joined this fight with Jedrick. They're also going to want to get these positions back quite easily. You know, guys on softs, you're going to want to beat the ones on mediums. Morgan now getting a distance between him and Jury, currently 6 at 9/10. Yoral Macias in third though, doing well for himself. Macias just closing in on that start-finish straight. He's got to get this done soon. Louis makes an overtake, and Jedrick gets it back almost instantly, and then Louis takes it back as well. Macias has to make this move soon. I mean, he doesn't have to actually, he can just not do it at all. And you know what, I think that's his plan. So we're going to move off him and go to the interesting battle of Jedrick and Louis. Or Louise, I don't know. Names. Louise looking for a move up the inside of Belgium. It's tight and ooh, looked like there was a bit of a squeeze there that I'm not one to judge. I'm just a commentator. The stewards do stewarding, I'll just do the me stuff. However, there could be a move here. Jedrick, I don't think he's going to make the move there. I mean, it's risky, but it's a worthy place to try and make a move. So, all respect for having a look. I don't want to go to class, I wanted to go this way. I want to see to URL Macias, because again, it's so close to Jury. It's unbelievable. Morgan into the pits now. Obviously, you know, not getting any DRS could be bad for a guy. Vaporshea joining him. Macias, though, is super close, and this could be where he gets the move done. Macias. DRS activated. He's already got the move done. It's already over. Macias has just been pressuring and pressuring and pressuring, and he's got it. Anyway, Joe Mora closing himself in on X Gamer. As Klaus overtakes Robo, Morgan could be trying to make his move around there soon as well. Chibuk went on to the hards, which is a very odd decision, and oh, there goes X Gamer. Is there wing damage? It doesn't look like it. That is super lucky. However, what's not lucky is that he's going right on his backside. Anyway, Morgan closing in on Robo Giza and has made the move and has kept it. Not much really going on back here, so we'll just move back to the front as we see Cohen and X Gamer again going side by side, but X Gamer into the pits anyway. And pit window is now open. Well, see, all the medium guys will be staying out. Jedrick, the only one on 7 lap old tyres, 7.5-old Softs, who's staying out. Oh, and Robo Geezer as well. But Robo's of course going to stay out because it's Robo. Oh, and Jury here has actually lost a hell of a lot of time to Morgan. He's now stuck behind Robo, and this move will be done quite easily. You know, Jury, super quick. Actually, it's not being done that easily. Robo really using his ERS there, giving Jury the squeeze. Jury trying to hang in there, and he's keeping to the outside. Possibly going for the cutback through here, and that looks to be the move. Oh, contact again. And you can't go side by side into that corner. But this is going to be an interesting battle. Robo, a hard defender. As Jury's probably finding out at this point. It's a yellow flag in Sector 2. I don't know who it is who spun, but it's someone. I think it's Jibuk, if I'm being honest. As Yoram Matias extending his lead, and Robo's finally been overtaken by Jury. Has he really? The two of them connecting, Robo going for the dive in there. It was ambitious to say the least, but nonetheless, the move has been sealed. As Robo also makes his way into the pits, Vapor Shadow the fastest lap. LT Cobalt not a lap down, I can tell you that for a fact. Who's a good person to look at? Let's look at Joe here on Jury. But as we can see, the gap between Jury and Morgan now sits over 4 seconds. To put that in perspective, it was just over 1 when Morgan pit. Yeah, that little strap of Robo really not helping Jury out. As TRT Get James gets past LT Cobalt. Sector 2, there's a yellow flag. I'm not sure who that was or where that was, but it was someone. Anyway, we're going to keep with this battle for now, as it looks to be an entertaining one, as Cobalt and James switching positions yet again. As Joe goes in on Jury, and that was a good move. However, can Jury get it back? Is he going to go for the dive? No, he's not. He's going to keep it calm. So what you got to do is, there's a little bit of a love tap. Nothing too serious though, for now. 2 love taps on Klaus as well. Sector 2, another yellow for no reason. Nobody's even in Sector 2. It just doesn't make sense. Morgan overtaking Ella Magen. And 2 cars going past Klaus. Nick apparently getting a penalty, as Flex Marcel using everything he has to try and make this move possible is looking, but Jendrik closes the door as Jury and Klaus fight for position here again as well. X Gamer coming up on the rear. See, honestly, I think Klaus just needs to make a move on. Well, get a move on and get out of the way of X Gamer, who's looked like he's had some real pace today. Jury with a 3-second time penalty. This is not going to be good for his chances of winning today. Oh, it's there, he is in a barrier. Now that That is pain. The capital S. And yes, I just said that. As Klaus lets X-Gamer through and Jury into the pits. Meaning he's probably going to go down a hell of a lot of positions as Flex Marcel pushing his way through here on Gendrick. Names and me don't go well together. TRT James and Cobalt fighting once more. Jeez guys, can you save it for tomorrow night in Rise and Phoenix? Cheers. As Jury planning to go softs to the end? No offence, I doubt that would work. But if he does it, you know what, props to him. As Flex Marcel, once more, Gendrick made his move to the inside, Marcel going fully out. He's not going to get the move here. However, it could come in the next turn or so. Jury past LT Cobalt. And no, Flex Marcel's opportunity is gone. Yellow flag in Sector 2. I don't know who it is because it's just a random yellow flag once again. Fudge me. House for the time penalty. Joe now on the back of Elamagen. As he swoops to the inside. And Joe makes that move beautifully. Up into P6. The highest, well, the second highest of the guys who have pit. So it's looking rather tasty right now. Flex Marcel going for another move. I'm going to try and get down there as quickly as possible. They're side by side. Gendrick basically cutting Flex Marcel off there. However, they are still going to go at it. This is probably going to take a while. Vapor guys just overtaking each other. No point watching teammate fights. It looks like Elamagen trying to close in. Harry's not doing amazingly. Flex Marcel could get the move done this time. The defensive move is the inside line once again. Sector 2, there's another yellow flag for no reason. As Flex Marcel has finally got the move done on Gendrick. Gendrick. Fuck me, English name. Just any name in general. Hey, I can barely say my own name. Jorge. Yes, that's my name, Jorge. And Ursaro Louis. Trying to get in on some Irish action here. These two Irish amateurs both trying to fuck each other. Porn references. Anyway, Klaus will need to be on the pits very soon. Vapor Shay probably just wants to get the most out of this whilst he can. Now look at the front, nobody looking like they'll pit yet. As Robo's been overtaken by Jury. Cobalt's still apparently a lap behind, I'm confused. But Jury does set fastest lap, so that's something. Vapor have their fastest lap taken off them by TRT, and oh my gosh, look at the amount of moves there. And again, Sector 2, nothing's going on in Sector 2. Go away. Seriously guys, nothing goes on in Sector 2. 2 minutes later, oh my gosh, there's a safety car in Sector 2. I mean, at the moment, it looks like this race could be won by Morgan. Yoro Matias does not have a big enough lead. And that's just the truth, honestly. He's pitting now, though, and... is it going to be enough? Honestly, I don't think it is. It's not going to be enough. James is a 3-second time on. He is onto the softs though, so that does balance things out. But enough? I don't know. But he's out behind Morgan in front of Vapor Hayden. I mean, it's a 2-second gap. So if he's as fast on the softs as he was on the mediums, then it's all good. I mean, the softs are the best tyre, so realistically, this should be his. As TRT James pitting once more, fresh set of tyres, probably going for the softs to the end. I am just in the pits to check, and indeed he is. LT Cobalt. I don't even know if Cobalt's actually in the lobby or not. That's very confusion. Nonetheless. Sarah Louis on the back of Bayfachet. I see all the Vapor boys at the moment in the top 10 earning probably what will be a lot of points. Sarah though, you know, they're basically either side of them. At the moment, they will not be gaining points on Vapor, but oh well, the pit's there. They now will be. I was about to say, but all of them are just going into the pits, plus Ellen Bejen. So really, this is anyone's game, really. As Morgan's just been overtaken by Matias, I think Matias has got this. He just needs a 5-second gap to confirm the win. Vapachet trying to defend off Louis, but Louis having none of it and getting that move done as quickly as he could. Vapor Hayden on Flex Marcel and down the inside. Lovely little move there from Hayden. Jendrik on Jibuk. Don't actually know when Jibuk got in front of Jendrik. Ooh, scrape against the wall there. However, I don't think there's any damage. I'm trying to get a good camera angle shot to have a look. It would have been on this left hand side, but I don't see any, so at the moment, Jendrik, good to carry on. We are on Matias with fastest lap. He's already pulling away. Cohen chasing down X-Gamer. Move probably coming here sooner rather than later. At the moment though, he's right on X-Gamer's tail. Side by side coming into the DRS section as X-Gamer slots in behind, getting the slipstream. So not going to go for the move back, but can use that just to give him enough of a pull to keep him away from Vapor King for a little bit longer. as Vapor Shea and LSRL Louis still relatively close to each other. Not much to separate them. Anime also close to Jendrik, as Jury actually was able to overtake him. So I think Jendrik may have had an accident, or he just let his teammate past. Either way, you know, these things happen. But somehow Jibuk in the top 10 on the hards. That's madness, I say. Madness. Elevision, though, is trying to get as close as possible to the TRT man. Flex Marcel, getting another penalty, and the yellow flag there, I believe, was for TRT James this time. Elevision not going to be able to make the move. Vapor King will be coming on X Gamer though, almost instantaneously. Here we go, Vapor King up the inside. Well, technically outside now, but on the softs, and there's no denying it. You know, the softs and the undercut are some of the best strats you can try and pull, and that's an example of that, plain and simple. Jury trying to close in on Jibuk. Oh, and the hard squeeze is Jibuk. Jibuk gives the squeeze back only inside the corner. Flex Marcel overtakes Klaus, as Elevision still unable to get past Jendrik. Battles at the back here look a lot stronger, to be honest, than the battles near at the front. They're all spread out at the moment. But back here, no one can hear you scream. Oof. By any chance, tell what you mean Robo, not Robot? And here we go again, Elevision round the outside at the bus stop chicane. Outside to inside, DRS, and he's got the move. It's a good little shot there, but can Jendrik get back? Oh, love tap from behind, but I don't think he can. Is Vapor Shea close enough? No, Vapor Shea's not close enough for the move. As Sector's yellow flag. That's probably Cobalt's car? I don't know. But Jendrik gets packed past Elevision. All that work for nothing. Wow. Flex Marcel is trying to close in on them though. Looking back to the front of the field, LSRL Louis is closing the gap. And yeah, Cobalt just said yes. Don't know why that doesn't show up on the screen chat, but okay. And Vapor Shea joining LSRL Louis and trying to track down X Gamer. It's to be an epic three-way battle to the end. And I look back at Elevision though, as he's closing on Jendrik. Jibuk also staying with Jury. And those softs may be going off very, very soon. And Elevision's not going to try around the outside this time. Probably going to save it till the back straight. Or not. He's looking to go round the outside here. An outside for a good exit on the inside. That's what he wants. Don't make the move through Radiano Rouge. Exit has just been overtaken. Go make the move in a place where it should be made. This DRS section here. Use up all that overtake and he's got it. There's no doubt, and yep, he's through. I've seen anyone else within close proximity of rivals. At the moment it's only X-Teamer, Ursula and Louis, who are both on the same track going to the end. Vaporshay's close. Jibuk currently fighting Jury, who will soon be having tyre issues, but for 2 laps I think he could hold it. Flex Marcel is now joining the Let's Attack Gendrick train. And I think LT Colbot's a bit more than 5 seconds away from TRT James. Actually, apparently Colbolt's 2 laps down. I don't believe it's... Here comes the move! Flex Marcel, no, overtake left, and oh, there's contact! Flex Marcel also getting a penalty for corner cutting there, even though he waited for the man to get the position back. TRT James close to Robo. I don't know if he's close enough though. I'm just going to turn off tyres and go to penalties for a second. So, Jivuk has only 6 seconds, Joey with 12. Felix Marcel has 21 seconds, that's basically putting him in last. Even if he gains positions here. TRT James with 3 seconds, Robo with 9. So it looks like TRT James will be able to keep his position. Tim and Robo are again jostling for position. Jury. Again, I don't know how he's now behind Jibuk. It's as if Jibuk races on the hards like everyone else does on the softs. It's just crazy. Anyway, Cohen closing in on his teammate. Morgan now over 5 seconds away from Macias, which is brilliant for Macias. As long as he keeps those 4 tenths, he's won this race. No doubt. He had to lead from the front, and lead from the front he did. As there's a laughing car. X-Gamer looking to make a move, but doesn't. Keeps it away for now. Flex Master will have DRS on Ellen Bejan. It's not really worth it though. 21 seconds of pens doesn't exactly help you. But then again, it might help him stay in front of TRT James, who is losing time to Klaus, so... Sector 2, there's a crash, and it's not X-Gamer. Oh, it is X-Gamer. Lost out to Vaporshay and OSR Louis. That's unfortunate. Louis only has 3 seconds. Oh, Louis out! OSR Louis in the dying embers of this race. Out of it. Those are some major points lost. Absolutely major. Flex Marcel looking to go around the outside, and Vigen not giving the room. And he's really defending hard for this position, but Marcel able to get it anyway. And yep, Cobalt is actually a lap down. I don't believe it. Sector 1, there's a yellow. Oh dear lord, who's that? Oh, it's Jendrik. I don't know what's happened to him, but oh no, it's Jury. I don't know if Jury's losing traction, but Klaus is retired. Jury's retired. I'm so confused. I don't know what Jury was doing there. But Klaus is retired. He's actually hit the barrier. Wow, the last lap as well. As URL Matthias is taking home the victory. First place for him. OSRL getting the dub again. Morgan second. It's going to be Cohen third. Joe following in fourth. Then at fifth, Vapor King. Followed closely by teammate Vapor Shay. Ex-gamer in seventh at his home GP. Followed by Vapor Hayden, who just couldn't make that move completed. Chibuk is going to take home ninth. Followed by Flex Marcel, whose penalties will allow Elevision to get in the top 10. Following that will be Jendrik, who actually takes 11th. Marcel, oh no, TRC James takes 11th. Marcel too far back. Robo taking 13th somehow. Jury with a last second penalty. Only it's the last man we're waiting for. And I think he's run out of fuel. Oh no, he's died. He died. But anyway, he's going to take home 15th. Eventually. And somehow Cobalt, who's already finished the race... Oh no, apparently he hasn't. Okay. Okay, Cobalt's the man we're waiting for. Okay. So waiting for LT Cobalt to finish the race so he can overtake Louis. So apparently Cobalt had already... He's only here. But apparently he was a lap down. I'm so confused. I don't understand. Cobalt, can you explain what's going on with your AI, please? Or is it you? I actually can't tell at this point. I'm actually genuinely confused. I don't know. And Cobalt's gonna get a DNF right there. Oh no, he's not actually, never mind. Jacob is still apparently in the pits. Oh, that's just peak. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Oh no, Cobalt doesn't get to beat Louis. No, I'm just assuming teams, and like James mainly, because the other person was mainly behind him, in front of him. Was Cobalt a lap down from you? This is a question to TRT James especially. You know, was Cobalt a lap behind you? If he was, he will get... If he was, good. If he wasn't, then let me know how far back he was. Thank you. Anyway, congrats to our top 3. Ironically enough, it's probably the top 3 you most expected. Well, maybe, I don't know. I mean, you're Matias taking first, Morgan second, Cohen third, Joe fourth, Vapor King followed by Vapor Shay, X Gamer, Vapor Hayden, Jibuk, Ellen Bajen, TRT James, whose 5-second penalty doesn't actually matter because of the fact that his teammate is so close behind him. Even if he got Robo, you know, it wouldn't matter. Like, Robo's result, it does not matter. It would have barely done much. Then Flex Marcel, followed by Jury. And I'm going to assume it's Klaus, Cobalt, then Louis, then Jacob. However, we will talk about this in the chat later on. Well, probably tomorrow, so I'm going to go to bed now, but thank you everyone ever so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.